Well, the U.S. is not the only place where stocks took off today. They did too in Russia, up about 5%, as the ruble stabilized, at least for today. This as President Vladimir Putin met the media in his annual press conference. He took a defiant tone toward the West. He blamed it not only for fomenting instability in Ukraine, but for visiting sanctions on the Russian economy. He warned his countrymen to be ready for 2 years of economic trouble. Jeff Cutmore has more from Moscow.
Right from the start of his speech, the president focused on the economy and said there will be growth of about 0.6% in 2014, but he acknowledged the economy is set to slow going forward. He said that was down partly to external factors like the sanctions and the fact that the oil price was coming down. Let's listen to how he described the current state of the economy.
I do not think I could call the situation the crisis, or you may call it whatever you want. But I believe that I said quite clearly that the central bank and the government on the whole are acting correctly.
He talked there about the central bank, and as we know, the bank has been aggressively intervening with that hike in interest rates and putting money into the currency markets. So the president broadly said he was supportive of the way the government has reacted to these current problems here in Russia. On the Ukraine, he pointed the finger at Washington and the West more broadly and said it has been responsible for escalating the crisis, and he said the West doesn't seem to understand Russia's security concerns.
Our bear should relax and sit quietly, eating honey instead of hunting animals. Maybe then they will leave the bear alone, but they won't do that. They want to chain the bear, take out its fangs and its claws. This is how nuclear deterrence is working at the moment. If they take out the bear's fangs and claws, it will be useless. It will just be a stuffed animal. What we're trying to do is maintain our sovereignty and independence.
In spite of the at times defiant tone, the president said Moscow is interested in a political solution to scale back the crisis in Ukraine, and he intends to speak with Petro Poroshenko, the president of Ukraine, in coming days. For Nightly Business Report, Jeff Cutmore here in Moscow.